Okay. So you having trouble thinking of stuff to write about?
Yes.
So what has helped you before when you needed stuff to put in your notebook? Like what was, because you wrote down yesterday what the best strategy was for writing in your notebook. Do you remember what that was?
Whenever something popped into my head.
Okay. But nothing's popping into your head today?
No.
Okay. What about that strategy that we did with 3 lies?
I couldn't think of anything to write about.
So nobody's ever told you a lie?
It's not that nobody's ever told me a lie. It's just I didn't want to write about any of them.
So why didn't you want to write about it?
Either I can't remember them very well, or I don't care to remember them.
So it's almost like it's too personal?
Yeah, I guess.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
That's fair. What's interesting to me though is you say that there. But when I've noticed you writing comments to other people, you're like pretty open.
Yeah, because I don't have to sign about who it is.
Okay, so Samuel, what I'm going to tell you is that you don't have to sign this either. This doesn't have to be a poem that you publish, and it doesn't have to be writing that you publish. You can keep this in your notebook. You don't have to show anybody. Okay?
Yeah, but I still have to present something.
For sure. Well, you don't have to read it out loud too. That's the other thing. Because you will publish it, but you don't have to read it out loud. Now, here's the other thing: is if you want to save that published piece, like you know that when you have your notebook tomorrow or Thursday, then maybe you can go back from your notebook and do that. But for today, maybe you just want to get some writing on paper so you have something to work with. What do you think?
Well, that's the problem. I have nothing to write about.
Okay.
I can't think of anything to write
Do you
about.
have your book with you?
Mouse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Would you want to pull a line from that and write about it? There's some crazy stuff in that book.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think?
Maybe.
But at least that'll get words on the paper, right?
Yeah.
Maybe get over that writer's block.
I guess.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to flip through where you're at. See if you can find one little piece of line, write it down, and see if you can go from there, okay?
Okay.
Is that cool? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I'll come back. I want you to flip for a minute and you write it down and see if you can go from there. So that way you have words down.
Okay.